Now we are discussing this problem. In this problem, we have to discuss all the three formulas at a time when we get the mean of the data. Okay, this is the group of data. Okay, consider the following distribution of the daily wages of the 50 workers of the factory, and the daily wages are already given 200 to 250. These are the wages, and this is the number of the workers. We'll get that one. Now we have to find the appropriate method to find the mean of this data. First one is we everyone know this one. First one is the daily wages. First one is the daily wages. Daily wages. That is the rupees now. The daily wages was given rupees, and the number of the workers. Find this number of the workers. Number of the workers. The daily wages already given. That is 200 to 250. The data is, and 250 to 300. 300 to 350, and 350 to 400, and 400 to 450. Last one is 450 to 500. 450 to 500. This is the mean of this data. This is the mean of the data. This is the mean of the data. Yes, now we are discussing this problem. The number of the data, the daily wages of the workers, and the number of the workers already given. Now we have to finding this 50 workers wages. Okay, the data is already given, the 50 workers. The wages is the data, and the number of the workers. The number of the workers is 100, 200, 250 each, 12, and another one is the 14, and this is the 8 members. That is the 6 members. Another one is the 10 members. This is the data, the number of workers. This is the number of the workers already given this. Now, okay, this is the number of the frequencies we are considering as Fi. This is the number of the frequencies. This is the Fi. And another one is we are considering as class marks. That is considering as class marks. That is Xi. The class marks that is considering as the Xi. Sir, how will get the Xi? How will get the Xi? This is called as, this 200 is called as the lower boundary of the limit. This is called as the higher boundary of the limit. 200 is called as the lower boundary of the limit, and 250 is considering as the higher boundary of the limit. The lower boundary of the limit plus higher boundary of the upper boundary of the limit, both we can add by divided. Nothing but this 200, lower boundary of is 200. And upper boundary of the data is 250 by 2. Then we'll get as the class mark. Then we'll get the class marks. What is the value of 200 plus 250? Then nothing but is the 450 by 2. 450 by 2 means 2 2 ja and 2 2 ja and 2 5 ja. Nothing but the class marks will be the 225. The class marks is the 225. This is the mean of this data. This is considering as the mean of this data. Okay. You just do this first one, then automatically remaining we can calculate. How we can calculate? First thing, the difference between the data means the upper boundary difference. The difference between the upper boundary, the 250 to 200 there is a 50. Here 250 to 300 means there is a 50. This is called as the class size. This is called as the class size. The class size nothing but we can considering as the H. H is nothing but how much? 50. H is nothing but 50. Everyone knows the class of 50 is a H. H means that directly we don't want to calculate all the number. We can just add the 50 to all the number, then we'll get as the class marks. Then 250, 225 plus 50 means 275. 275 plus 50 means 325. 325 and nothing but 325 means 375. 370 plus 50 means 425. This is the class marks. This is the class marks we can find. We don't just we can calculate the first two, the lower boundary of the limit and upper boundary of the limit by 2. Then we'll get the average of 2. We'll get this one. And remaining that we don't want to calculate. Just add the class size. Just we can add the class size. Then we'll get this one. And here first method we know this general form of this and a general form of the method means sigma, that is called as Fi and Xi. Fi and Xi we can do this here. Fi and Xi we can do here. Listen, What is the Fi? Fi is the frequency and Xi. Fi and Xi, we can multiply with this. We can multiply with this and we'll get some data. We can multiply both, we can get some data. Listen, we have to do here 225 into 12. 12 5 is 60 and 12 2 is 24, 24 plus 30. Okay, 12 2 is 24 or 24 plus 70. What is the value of here? 2700 will get. And another one we can do same way. 275 into 14. 275 into 14. 14 5 is 70. 14 5 is 70. 14 7 will get 98. 98 plus 7. 98 plus 7 105. We'll get 10 here. 14 2 is 28. 28 plus 38. We'll get the value is 3850. 3850. In the same way, 325 into 10. 325 into 10. 8 5 is 40. 8 2 is 16 plus 4 20 and 8 3 is 24. 24 plus 26. 2640. Sorry. 2600 will get here. And another one is, and 375 into 6. We'll do this here. 375 into 6. 30 and 6 7 is 42. 42 plus 45 and 6 3 is 18. 18 plus 4 22. 2250 and 475 we can directly write as 4250. This is the sigma F. Sorry, this is the value of Fi and Xi. We know this one. The formula we can do is here sigma Fi. Sigma Fi nothing but we can add all the frequencies. We can add all the frequencies. Here also we'll do sigma Fi and Xi. Sigma Fi and Xi. Just 12 plus 14. That is the 20. Nothing but 26. 26 plus 8 34. 34 plus 6 40. That is already 50. Sigma all the frequencies are 50. You can check, consider all the frequencies. The number of focus 50 is already given into the question. Now we can add all these questions. That is 0 is 0 and 5 plus 10 means nothing but 15. Carry forward 1 and 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 6 21. 21 23 23 3 26 is 2 is here. 2 plus 3 5 5 9 9 13 13 plus 2 15. 13 plus 2 15. That is nothing but 15 6 50 will get the sigma Fi and Xi. Sigma Fi and Xi. We know the mean of the formula. We know the mean of the formula, that is equal to general form of sigma Fi Xi by sigma Fi. This is the formula. Then what is the value we'll get? 15,650 by 50. Directly we can cancel 0 0, we can get cancelled. The remaining is 15 1 ja, 15 3 ja, 15 1 ja. And what is this here? Already one is there, 15 3 ja. Okay. Here the general form of this mean is, that is nothing but 313. 313. This is the general form. And another two formulas are there. We also deviation formula. We can considering as the deviation formula. Di nothing but xi minus a. Di nothing but xi minus a. Sir, what is the di? A means nothing but assumption. A means nothing but is the assumption. We can considering any one of the assumption, that is considering as a is here. The assumption is a is here, we can considering. Then we know, everyone knows. It will become as the 0. So how will get it is become as the 0 means, everyone knows the xi value is, the xi value is here 325, and we are already assumption is also 325. The assumption also 325. 325 will get cancelled. This will become as the 0. This is become as the 0. You can do this one, but you don't want to calculate too much for this statistics. Why? Because there is a less time in your examination. We can directly do this one means here 325. Assumption is to become as a 0. The upper cases, going to outside upper cases will become as the, what is the h? What is the h means the 50? It will become automatically minus 50. It will become as a minus 100. And downward is plus 50. This will become as a 100. This is the way we can calculate. You don't want to waste that much of time for this one. Okay. The another one method is sigma, that is Fi and Di, we can do this here. Fi and Di we can do this here. The Fi and Di, we already know that the Fi is the frequency and Di is this one. Okay, 12 into 100, that is nothing but minus 1200, because of this is a positive, this is a negative value. Plus into minus become as a minus. Another one is 14 5s are 700. 14 5s are 700. Plus into minus is a minus, that is become a 0. We already know this 0 into, we can multiply with 0, will automatically will become as a 0. Another formula 6, the frequency is the 6 and the Di is the 50. 6 5s are 300. 6 5s will become as the 300. Another one is 10 into 100, that is nothing but everyone knows, that is the 1000. Now everyone knows that now we can do this as a sigma Fi and Di. Sigma Fi and Di. We can calculate plus values one side and minus values another side. We will get that one. Okay, easily here 1200 minus 1200 minus 700 will become as minus 1900. Okay, minus 1900 plus what is the value? 1000 plus 300 means nothing but 1300. 1000 plus means nothing but 1300, but everyone knows we'll get as the minus 600. The Di is minus 600. I will Di is the minus 600. Di is minus 600. Di is the minus 600. But we know this one. Now we are doing the step deviation formula. No, sorry. Now we are doing this deviation formula. The deviation nothing but xi minus is equal to a plus sigma Fi Di by sigma Fi. Sigma Fi Di by sigma Fi. Here Fi Di will get as a minus 60. We know this deviation formula. This is the deviation formula. Deviation mean. This is the deviation mean. Deviation means A is the assumption. We are already assumption value is 325. Assumption value is 325 plus sigma Fi Di, how much will get? Minus of 600 by Fi is already will get. Fi is 50. Fi will be the 50. Then for example 325 plus into minus 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 600 by 50. 0 0 already cancelled. 6 5 1 jar 5 12 jar. Nothing but 325 minus 12 means 313 is the mean. This is the deviation mean. Already see here the general mean is also will get x 313 and deviation mean also 313. Another one is there the step deviation. The step deviation ui is equal to xi minus a by h. Xi minus a by h. Sir, how will get this one? Xi minus h. Already we have the deviation, we already know this xi minus a. Xi minus a is this value. H is already know. H is the size of the frequency, size of this class, size of the class, nothing but the difference of the class. Means H is already given, that is a 50. We everyone directly we know this one xi di minus a means that is minus 100 by h means how much? 50. 51 jar 52 jar, nothing but will become as a minus 2. And another one is a 50 by 50, minus 50 by 50, that is we can writing as minus 1, already 0 is there, then 1 and 2, 1 and 2, this is the di. Then another one fi and ui, this is the deviation formula. This is the deviation. The deviation means fi and ui. The frequency is 12 plus into minus or minus 12 to the 24. And another one is the 14 plus into minus minus 14 minus 14 is there. 0 will multiply any number we can get is the 0. And 6 6. Another one is 2 into 10. 2 into 10 nothing but is the 20. But everyone knows sigma fi and ui we can do this one. We can calculate negative values one side and positive values one side. Then what is the highest number we'll get? We can divide from that. We can subtract from them. We'll get the answer. That 24 minus 34. 24 minus 14. We can add this one. 8 means nothing but minus 38 plus. What is the value? This is the 26. 26 minus nothing but 12. We'll get the minus 12. We'll get the value of sigma fi minus xi means 12. Now we are doing the step deviation formula. Step deviation formula xi is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. This is the deviation formula. Sorry, step deviation formula. This is the step deviation formula. Already we know this is the assumption value of 325. Assumption value of 325. Sigma FIUI means nothing but minus 12 plus or minus 12 by, here it is a 50 and H also already 50. H means already, this is already given, that is the size of the class. This 50 will cancel, plus into minus. This here 325 plus into minus is a minus, then 325 minus 12 is 313. This is the step deviation formula. See, is the general form of the mean is same and deviation mean is same and step deviation mean will be same. But some cases the fraction of points will be different. But nothing but we can considering the approximations value will come from some problem. This is the method, is the general form of the mean, is the group of data. This is asked one type of data, one is the general mean and deviation and step deviation. This kind of problem also will ask. And another problem will there, missing the frequency. This kind of problem also we have to discuss in the next class.